So it's been a long while since the last video on the wagon. Brief update, she's doing pretty good. Did the rear sway bar with some subframe inserts and loving the way she handles, a lot flatter. But that's not what brings us here today. Today, we're gonna get rid of this crappy fake diffuser, which is held on with some tuck tape. My buddy gave me his old diffuser off his 335. We're gonna cut the bumper to match and see how it turns out. It's already pretty beat up, so if it goes horribly, I mean, can't be much worse. Let's go. Okay, so secured it into place with the two screws. Looking around here for some overlap. So I'll kind of push it up into place and trace it out. We'll see how that meets up. Well, not pretty, but whatever. The tricky thing is going to be where it dips down here. But you know what, we'll see. Clears the tow hook cover, only just. There's a bit of a lip on this. We'll see what happens when I cut into it. But yeah. I'm liking it. And back to time lapse. Slight change of plans. I tried chasing it onto the bumper. A, my Sharpie's dead. B, I'm not gonna be able to get a good line. So I'm gonna try to find some cardboard to trace out this pattern and stencil onto the bumper. I'll trace it out on here and then continue on. So we'll see what happens here. If you took more time, were more thorough, and not quite as hasty as I, it might look a little bit better, but this is what we've got. So here, obviously that divot doesn't match up. No real clean way to make that fit. And then the trick with the M Sport bumper is it actually comes out further. So this is kind of riding on top of that lip, and then I misjudged that gap, but whatever. And that's kind of just sitting like that. So maybe if I trim that up a little bit, or adjusted that, it'd feel a little bit better. Come over here. Again, same issue on this side. But that's kind of what you get. And honestly, at a glance, I don't hate it. It certainly looks a little bit better than the original mask and tape and cut and tape mod. So we'll see. I'll rock that for a little bit, see how it holds up, and then make some minor adjustments. But you know what, for a free diffuser, I'm not going to complain. Not too much. This here is sticking down, so I might trim that. I don't really like that, but other than that, overall, it's not the worst thing in the world. Beats a $1,000 M Sport bumper, because it was free. Anyways, that's it for this brief update on the wagon. Next up, well, we'll see what really breaks next. There's some funky stuff happened with the drivetrain, and the valve cover needs to go. So one of those two in the near future.